An intense program from April the 15th to the 20th by Brother Massimo Fusarelli, Minister General of the Order of Friars Minor to the custody of the Holy Land. A visit made at a time of great tension due to the escalation of conflicts in the Middle East. I came precisely for this sign of closeness and listening. I also believe that in my service it is important to come to the Holy Land not only once every 6 years, but to be more present, to accompany this presence that for us is very important, very typical. I'm very thankful to the Lord that I can be here. I am thankful that the plane left especially so that I can be here during this time. I can't do everything, I can't solve anything, but I can be there, and that is very important. Being there with the Franciscan community totally involved in the life of the people in the various aspects of mission. On the morning of the 16th, Brother Fusarelli, together with Brother Francesco Patton, Custodian of the Holy Land, the Vicar General, Brother Ignacio Ceja Jimenez, the Visitator General, Brother Aloisi Varot, and the Assistant Visitor, Brother Marcello Ghirlando, who accompanied him throughout the trip, began the visit precisely in the sanctuaries that arose around the Lake of Galilee, Magdala, Tabgha, Capernaum. And in the afternoon, Franciscans from all the friaries in Galilee met for the celebration of Mass in the Basilica of the Transfiguration on the occasion of the 100th anniversary of its construction. I liked to recall Francis's experience right here in this basilica, which is invaded by light, whose 100th anniversary we remember now. Coming down from this mount, I invite you to continue this journey of light in the darkness of history, knowing that the risen Lord has overcome our darkness, and his light makes its way among men and in the world. Brother Fusarelli also inaugurated the Lux Tenebrae exhibition for the 100th anniversary of the construction of the basilica designed by Antonio Barluzzi. After the trip to Galilee, the visit also to the Brothers of Judea, to the Holy Sepulcher, where he presided over the community mass in front of the shrine of the resurrection. The last time he was here was in 2021. The minister then went to the Monastery of the Flagellation, where he toured the archaeological section of the Terra Sancta Museum, led by Brother Eugenio Alliata and Brother Amedeo Ricco. He saw the artifacts and precious objects preserved in the museum, which preserves a rare archaeological and artistic heritage, a treasure preserved by the Franciscans of the custody of the Holy Land for more than 800 years. At the end of the visit, together with the faculty and students of the Studium Biblicum Franciscanum, Brother Fusarelli celebrated Mass in the Church of the Flagellation, during which the centenary of its founding was commemorated. Thank you for your mission, said Brother Massimo Fusarelli. Embracing the word of the gospel, living it, giving it flesh with our lives, and making it loved is our vocation as Friars Minor. It is the centenary of the Studium Biblicum Franciscanum, but also of another shrine, the Basilica of the Agony at Gethsemane, where Brother Fusarelli presided at Mass, and also inaugurated the exhibit on the Basilica. In the words of the Minister General, gratitude for the language of art and the grace of guarding holy places. Saint Francis often uses the verb guard, addressed especially to the brothers. Guard the word of Jesus. Guard the gift you have received. To guard is a Marian verb. Mary, Luke says, kept in her heart what had happened to him and took it with her. To guard the holy places for us means to be in these places in a dynamic way. First of all, by continuous prayer, by continuous intercession. To guard also means to allow these places to speak today, even in the language of art. In the afternoon of Wednesday, April the 17th, the minister, together with Brother Ibrahim Faltas, director of the Terra Sancta School, and along with religious and civil authorities, took part in the inauguration of the theatre at the Terra Sancta School in Jerusalem. Taking care of education means taking care of the future of a people. Brother Massimo hoped that the theatre would be an instrument of growth, resurrection to new life, cultural formation and encounter for so many in this holy city especially at this time. A special stop on the visit was certainly Bethlehem. First stop was the Franciscans' Boys' Home, which has been welcoming Christian boys from families in need for 17 years. The group then stopped at the Shepherd's Field. Here, the announcement of Jesus' birth given by the angel to the shepherds in Bethlehem is commemorated with the construction of the chapels of the different nationalities. This was followed by a visit to the Terra Sancta school in Bethlehem, the oldest of the Custody's schools, founded in 1598. The Minister General and Vicar General were able to learn more about the difficulties of the people of Bethlehem at the present time. The group then moved on to the Michele Piccirillo Center, which employs kids with disabilities in the making of handicrafts and arts and crafts for sale at the center. Finally, at 12 noon, everyone participated in the daily procession of the friars to the Grotto of the Nativity. The Franciscans paused and prayed at the place where Jesus was born. Among all the meetings with the friars and the Christian community in the Holy Land, Brother Fusarelli also celebrated with the Poor Clare community in Jerusalem, and he gave his views on the Franciscan community in the Holy Land. I found the brothers better than I thought, hurt by what is happening, but also determined to stay here. So the first word is, please, brothers, stay here. Stay not locked in, but stay with the people, next to the people, as you can. So the first word I want to say is this: remain as intercessors, from the Latin intercedere, to walk between God and people in the midst of the battlefield. We are in a battlefield. Remain as those who walk between the two sides, reminding God that this is His people. The third word I say to the brothers is, look already to the future. I think about the children, think about how to continue to give hope and confidence to this land. While we are stuck in war, look already to the future.
Mentre siamo bloccati dalla guerra, guardare già al futuro.
In the words of Brother Francesco Patton, Custos of the Holy Land, gratitude for this visit.
La visita del Ministro Generale per noi è stata molto importante.
The visit of the Minister General for us was very important because it was really a sign of closeness. It is a difficult time for the whole Holy Land, for the whole Middle East. Many are not coming. Many are afraid to come. Instead, the Minister and the Vicar General chose to be close to us, to come and visit us, to realize what the real situation is, and also to encourage us.
Quella che è la situazione reale e anche per incoraggiarci.
The Custos of the Holy Land recalls that the minister listened to the young friars, the friars who live and serve in the sanctuaries of Galilee and Judea. And then he encouraged us, gave us words of hope.
Io sono molto riconoscente nei suoi confronti perché
I'm very grateful to him because he encouraged us to walk with serenity. We know that throughout the centuries, living as Friars Minor in the Holy Land has never been easy. So we have to be here with a conscience that even this Sunday, the Gospel suggests to us that it is the conscience of those who are not afraid to give their lives. I would say that it was a very important and meaningful visit for me.
Direi, ecco, è stata per me una visita molto importante e significativa.